Your mic. Just
see you green, I see them blue. Think to myself what I want.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. I am Skip.
I love when their things buffer.
I know.
They look funny. This is Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate Sparkles. And as usual, technical difficulties. We're getting close to Mercury retrograde. Couple of days we have Mercury retrograde and everything's starting to go haywire. Crystal's on. Jeannie's from Milton. Okay, she's getting there running around, I guess.
All right.
And
we
had a little issue in the beginning.
Yeah. We're fighting a internet problem in our area. It's been happening for about 3 weeks now, and it's just kind of a weird thing that we're going through. But we have one more piece to get to this afternoon from T-Mobile, and our internet will be restored back to completely what it is.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
So we'll see.
Anyhow, so it looks like we didn't miss that many. There's only a couple on, so not that, they haven't.
They're coming in. There's a chunk of them up here.
I mean, so I'm glad we didn't, didn't miss anything, so.
Type it in and say hi to us.
So, today.
There are a lot of people coming on.
11/23. Can you believe it?
November 23rd, yep. 4 days away.
Yeah, next week. Well, 5 days away till Thanksgiving. That's on the 28th, I believe.
Oh, I thought it was 27th.
I think it's the 28th. And anyway, today adds up to a 6, which is being in service. So I hope you're all out there helping somebody, doesn't have to be human. It could be helping an animal. It could be helping a pet. It could be helping out in some organization. It could be anything. So just be out there and be in service any way you can. Just listening to someone or being there for someone or letting someone know you're thinking of them. That's being in service too. So don't be afraid to make that phone call or go over and say, hi, how you doing? So we're going to be in service today after this show. We're going to go down and ordain some ministers. So we're being in service today. So we're right on track.
Have some new ministers in the She's organization.
We do. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. So like I say, today's a 6. The stone is jade, and it's about, it helps people or users to purify their body, and also is used as a healing tool, because I think it's cool, soothing to the skin. I think that's why they rub jade over their face and stuff like that. Those face tools?
You either got to talk louder or I got to turn you up.
Why? You can't hear me?
No.
I can hear me.
Okay, but you're not.
Well, they're not saying they can't hear me, Skip. Anyway, you interrupted me here. Where was I? Oh, it also calms your manic mind. It soothes the body and mind. It kind of helps release stress, and it makes you feel calm and pure. So that's the stone jade. The affirmation for that is, I will focus on one thing at a time today. And I picked that stone and that affirmation because of having Thanksgiving coming up, and we're going to have to just take one thing at a time when you're getting ready for the dinner and getting everything in order and going shopping and all that stuff. So don't make yourself crazy. I can hear Sha'ron. Oh, there you go. I'm twittering away there. Anyway, so hello to John in Tacoma, wherever you are. Hello to John and Dollar in New York, and hello to Derek, wherever you are. And to all the peeps of the showcase and all the ones that all over the world that are listening. Hi to Steve, and is it North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Yeah, and I guess they're still, there was a thing on the news, somebody in North Carolina, their house was totally gone with the hurricane, and now it's snowing and it's cold.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's
probably a lot of them.
That's got to be rough. I hope they got some kind of, trailers or something they can move into the area and
check this out. A family. They're sitting on 10 acres. This is a true story. From the hurricanes that went through in North Carolina.
Okay.
Family sitting on 10 acres of their property.
Okay.
Gets wiped out. The house completely gone. Just nothing. They're living in a tent. FEMA comes up to them and says, you're living in a flood zone. So the only thing we can do is buy your land for $1,000 an acre and give you an RV to live in. So.
Well, that's not a bad deal.
And if you don't take that.
Although 1,000 ain't much for land.
If you don't take that, you have to give up your kids because they're not allowed to live in an RV in a flood zone. So the people take the 20 grand in the RV and they're sitting in there just to keep their kids.
You said 10 acres.
Yeah.
At $1,000. That's only 10,000, not 20,000.
They said they would give them 10,000, 2,000 an acre then.
Okay.
So, can you believe that? Just to keep their kids. They have to live in a trailer. Not even a manufactured home, a trailer. A camping trailer.
You mean that's got wheels?
They gave them an RV. It was a trailer.
A trailer don't have... Oh, I get you. So it's like a pull-along trailer.
Yes, that's a trailer.
See, you're not making sense.
It's not a manufactured home. It's a trailer.
I understand the trailer, man. I got that.
Yeah.
But you said RV first.
Just so they could
you
keep
said
their
RV
kids.
first. That's why my mind was on RV.
Just so they could keep their kids.
Wow, that's sad. But I mean, on one side is sad, is the other side because the children are in jeopardy if there's a flood? Of course, everybody's in jeopardy if there's a flood. But would the family sit there and let the kids be in the flood? No.
It's in a flood zone. It's not in. That means down along the Puyallup River, all of them houses on each side of the river are in a flood zone. Yeah, so they could never have their house fixed or replaced by the government.
Even if they have flood insurance?
Yeah.
Because I know people looking to buy a house down there.
I'm saying by the government. They would not replace those houses if it flooded. FEMA would not.
Wow.
They wouldn't help them. That's our government.
Was it a brand new trailer? Well, that's something.
Yeah.
I mean, try to see the good side of that. You know, they got $20,000 and they can move the trailer and buy another place. I mean, I'm trying to see the positive side of it, but that sucks. I don't know if they have the right to do that, do they?
Well, they don't even own the land anymore. They have to leave.
Well, yeah, but they got paid for the land, so it ain't like we took it.
20 grand.
I know, that's nothing. I'm not saying it's a good deal.
No, it's absolutely not a good deal.
It's weird.
The point is, for 20 grand, they can't buy another place. That's just the down payment, and they're starting completely over with nothing. So,
yeah, plus didn't they take the free will choice away from the person to whether they wanted to live there or not, I guess, if you look at it that way. But
I would have said,
who knows?
Keep your money, we'll live in the tent until we get the money from insurance.
But they got given the trailer, right?
If they sold. I'd say no.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Money and rebuild.
If they had insurance money.
Yeah, and then how long would that take in that kind of a zone?
Yeah, a long time. That's scary.
I changed the background picture today, everybody.
Oh yeah, look at that. Isn't that pretty?
That's Sha'ron and I up there in the corner, staring at the edge of the waterfall.
It skips going, do I want to push you over the edge or don't I?
The moon's out and the water's flowing like crazy. That's actually a real picture.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Wonder how long you had to stay there to take that like that, or her, whoever took it.
Just long enough to snap the picture.
No, I mean, the moon doesn't move very fast, so I mean, he or she had to be there and have a time-lapse camera or something that would
I'm
pick
sure
it just at the right moment.
Scoped it out and had it fixed up and
had
it figured out.
Anyway, who else here? We got Jeannie says focus is really good. Yes, it is. Linda said she can hear me. Oh, Jane's on.
All right, Jane.
Happy. Do they have Thanksgiving over there? I don't know if they do.
No,
they probably don't. That's an American custom.
We were thankful for
Oh, Lord.
the food from the Indians and being able to eat that winter.
And Carol's on. Have you gotten an email from Carol about
No, she said that she didn't receive my email again, so I got to go back and resend the email.
For Pete's sake.
I will do it after the minister's ordination tonight.
We'll do it. I'll make sure he does it tonight, Carol. I know him. He says things and then something else comes up and we go that way. Yeah.
No,
I'll make sure he does it.
Linda says fifth wheel. No, it wasn't a fifth wheel. It was just a pull-along trailer.
But it was like a travel trailer.
Yeah.
Okay. And Spencer and Karen are on. Okay. Hello. And Josie's on. And Spencer says FEMA hasn't been behaving too well lately. No, they haven't.
Yeah.
That is so true. I hope they don't get away with it forever.
And there's Wendy in Montana. Hoping everyone has a beautiful Thursday. Government bureaucracies are running amok because our representatives allow it.
I tell you.
That's right. And so does our Justice Department. So does our court system, the representatives that we have elected. And it's everywhere. It's like everybody needs to take a chill pill, sit down and do nothing for about a month.
And quit listening to the big pharmas and big corporations that are, that are paying people to do something a certain way.
Spencer says there may be some improvements heading our way in the future.
Yeah. We got our fingers crossed.
Linda says it's a tent for her. I'd say the same thing.
I don't know. A trailer at least got heat. It's wintertime there.
Yeah.
I considering I lost everything and I was living in a tent, if I got myself a trailer and $20,000, I might think about it.
Sure, and that's the government's cheap and easy way out of getting out and not having to replace your house.
Oh, I wonder if you could actually barter with them, make it more money. Nope. Well, it was a flat $20,000 and a trailer, and you're out of here, and we get the land.
$2,000 an acre and a trailer, and you're gone.
Wow.
You live in a flood zone. So how does the government now owns and now follow?
It says that we're muffled again, and Jane says we're muffled occasionally. I don't know. Something's going on with.
It's probably the internet.
Oh, it could be because
the internet's in and out. It's fading. We
were fine before this whole thing started.
Yeah, we are working on the internet connection. We have to stop and get one more thing from the T-Mobile store today, and then later this afternoon, then we'll have it fixed.
Hopefully, they say now it's a bad SIM card in the router.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
So what were we just talking about?
We were muffled.
No, what were we talking about?
We're about improvements heading in the future in our governments and big pharma and paying people off.
You said tent for me.
Yeah, that was the thing you talked about, the $20,000 in the trailer.
Yeah, but I haven't finished it yet.
That's what we were talking about.
Okay, but I don't know what it was. I forgot. I lost it. Anyhow, Katrina's on with us. She says hi. Jane's got that. Debbie in Texas.
Yeah, I hope Chuck's feeling better.
Yeah.
I hope you're feeling better. I guess you got something. So, the cellulitis. I know I had that.
Yeah, you were in the hospital.
When I had the sepsis, I had
you were on death's door.
Well, that's what they say.
Spencer says the administrative state.
There you go.
A little overmodulated. That's because of the internet.
Yeah, it's got to be. Because we were fine before our router started doing crap.
Because
what's going on?
our volumes are turned down on the mixer.
Sorry, guys. Just hang in there with us. We are trying really hard to get it fixed. And Vicky's on from Hawaii. I bet it's warmer over there. Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Probably in the 70s, 80s, you think? Because it's wintertime there.
Yeah, what is the temperature over there today, Vicky?
Actually, we were there in November.
Yeah.
12 years ago.
And it was nice.
It was nice. Yeah, it was like in the 70s, 80s. Yeah, it was nice. So I would think it'd be pretty warm over there. No, anyway, the stone today for the ones that may have came in late is jade. And the affirmation is just take one thing at a time. And that's because of all the things that are going on in the world and everything you have to do and Thanksgiving coming up and getting ready for the dinners and, getting everything there so you can make the dinner on Thursday and go shopping and all that. Just take one thing at a time. So, Debbie says he got released yesterday. We are just staying down at home.
All right.
Oh, good. Good. So you're back home. That's a good thing. Yeah, especially in this, I don't know how the weather is down there in Texas, but it's cold and rainy and windy here, so I'd stay inside and just stay warm too. Vicky said it's 78 degrees. Light thing.
It might get up to maybe 50
Oh.
today.
Yeah, maybe.
Last night it was down to 41 degrees.
Yeah, it was chilly. I mean, you know how you can tell when it's going to snow? The way that air feels. It's
Yeah.
crisp, but it's cold. It feels like snow air to me when I go out there.
Well, they say that we're
Different
supposed
than
to get
3
snow.
weeks ago.
We're supposed to get snow on Thanksgiving.
Really? Well, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind that.
Except we have to drive in it this year.
Oh, good point.
But it's not supposed
Yes,
to be that much.
but bless the family that's doing our Thanksgiving dinner because it's supposed to be me.
Yeah.
And because of my back surgery and issues I've had in the past month, I'm not able to lift anything or do anything like that. So they're once again covering the home plate and making dinner for us all. So I appreciate that very, very much. So thank you, Sharon and Jessica and Jennifer. And
Mike.
And Mike, who has to probably go get the stuff. that Sharon or Jessica forgets, but whatever.
Jeffy says it's 76 in Texas.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
She says you guys been walloped in the Pacific
Oh.
Northwest.
Yeah, we got knocked the you know what out, as they say on that movie.
Southern Cal, Debbie Lou Sue.
Oh, cool.
Debbie
Welcome.
Lou Sue says hello from SoCal. It has dropped in degrees to
Ah.
52 today when it was 81 yesterday.
Oh, well,
Wow.
I think we're supposed to have another storm. I thought it was supposed to be here on Friday, but
Well, it's going to hit the California, supposedly, or it just did.
it's the whole West Coast, isn't it?
No, yeah, but it's coming up and it's hitting in pockets. And
Yeah, it is hitting in pockets. Yeah. So I mean, but there is supposed to be some more rain.
Yeah.
And along the coast, there's going to be heavy winds. That was supposed to happen yesterday. I don't know if it did. You know, I always say they can send a man to the moon, but we can't figure out exactly what the weather is doing. I find that kind of strange. And they can't cure the common cold. I just find that strange in my 74 years of living. You'd think by now they would figure out the common cold. They know it's a virus.
Yep.
And they know how to treat the symptoms, but why can't we cure the darn thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But back to I know what we were talking about.
Oh.
No, it wasn't what we were talking about. Anyhow,
Okay.
the class that we're doing this afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Okay.
If anybody's ever heard of She's Ministry, SHES, all one word, it stands for Spiritual Healers and Earth Stewards. Spiritual Healers and Earth Stewards.
Yes.
It is an actually legally recognized ministerial organization.
There you go.
And it is fully licensed and legal in all 50 states.
Mm-hmm.
And it's recognized around the world in all but China and Russia. So,
Quite understandably.
yeah. So anyhow, She's Ministry. We do the ordination class every so often when we get several people that say they want to become ordained ministers. And you are legally licensed. You can legally use the title
Reverend.
Vicar.
Vicar.
Yeah. Reverend, Vicar, Minister. And you can legally use that on your name or whatever, on your business card.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, you can marry, bury, and everything in between. And we've done many, many weddings for people over the years. We've done burial and funeral services.
Yeah. Funerals.
And
Which is not really fun, but somebody has to.
But if you guys want to do it, we've actually devised, we're the only people in the entire organization around the world that have devised a online ministry.
This is true. That, as far as we know.
That we can ordain you online.
Now, I don't know. The Universal Life Church might have that ability. I don't know.
I'm talking within the organization.
Yes, but nothing in the She's organization. Yes, you're right.
And Universal Life Church is not recognized worldwide. It's not.
I don't know.
Actually been taken to court and lost
has
several
it?
times.
Ours hasn't.
She's has been taken to court 2 times since
but we haven't lost.
1979 and have won both times as being fully legal and credentialed.
Mm-hmm.
So anyhow,
Yeah, but that's what we're doing later today. So we got to stay right on track.
Yeah.
We got to cut this off at 2 because we're going to be down there by 2:30.
Yes.
So you'll know what we're going to do when we say it's time to go.
Yeah.
So on that note, we forgot last Tuesday to pull the card of the day.
Carol says she wants to do the online.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right.
We'll put your name on that list, and as soon as we get,
All right, four or five.
it takes about 4 or 5 people, then we'll
Yeah.
let you know. But it shouldn't be that long, I don't think.
Yeah.
But are you still planning on coming this way in December, Carol? I'm just curious. Let us know. Type that in.
So go back to the card of the day.
Okay, the card of the day. Now, you pulled this card last week, or last...
I pulled it last Tuesday after the show because we forgot to do it.
Yes.
And I said, I want to know what card would have come up. So we pulled that card.
So is this how your week went?
I don't know.
Which is to be that there's no signs. You won't be led. You weren't led, and there was like a whole lot of confusion.
Yeah, you got that right.
Things don't just fall into place and that kind of thing. So anyhow, that was the card from Tuesday till now. So if your week went like that, you got to keep your finger on the pulse and be involved in everything.
Hopefully it gets better here.
Yeah.
Because we got Mercury retrograde coming in on November 25th. We're in the shadow now, November 25th through December 15th. So keep it in mind. Oh, great. So does my daughter and granddaughter know I'm moving to Savannah on December 13th.
Good.
Okay, well, good. Yay.
Keep going.
Yeah. Anyway, so where was I going with that?
I don't know, but we got to pull the card. So
No, what did I say before I read what she...
see, we're both.
Oh,
doing
we're
this.
doing that today.
We're looking-
November, Mercury retrograde. So November 25th through December 15th, and that means anything mechanical we'll probably have trouble with. People and situations you thought you dealt with and never have to do again, people will come back in and you'll have to deal with them again. Could be the same people, the same situation, or different ones that just are like the old ones. It can also be a good thing. People that you haven't seen for a while can come back, like you did with Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Yes, you met her yesterday. We haven't heard about her for a long time. So
Years.
so it comes into play. So just be aware that people are going to drive like crazy. So you got to watch for the driving, and you've got to watch your mechanical things. Don't throw them away. They might start working again when we go direct December 15th. And I always say buckle your seatbelts because Mercury retrograde is always a real fun ride. Not always.
Now, Carol, because her daughter and granddaughter want to take the online ministry.
I just
ordination.
told you that.
So there's 3 people there. So it's
Yeah, so we need a couple more.
yeah, it'll fill up pretty quick.
Yeah, so
They're going to
just
spend Christmas.
be ready for Mercury retrograde. Unless you were born in Mercury retrograde, look on your birth chart. If Mercury is retrograde when you were born, you're going to have a good time. Nothing's going to bother you. Go ahead.
Carol and her family, they're going to have a new house to live in Savannah, Georgia
Wow.
for Christmas.
Cool.
That's kind of neat.
Well, she deserves it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, good for you.
Okay, pick a card. This is for today till Tuesday. This is how your theme should go.
Okay, it's over here, because that's cold. It's okay, it's over here. Right there. So this one will take us, it'll be right before Thanksgiving, right? We'll pull
Yeah.
another on Tuesday, okay.
Yeah. So let me get this.
Isn't that
card
the same
straight.
thing we had?
No.
Oh,
This one is there will be things coming to an end, and the things that you have planned or that you would normally do a certain way, you're going to be doing them a little differently. Okay? So adapt to change. Be open to change. And
interesting.
just do. Don't expect things to go the way they normally would go.
Oh,
So
is that good or bad?
it can be good and bad.
So it could be good or bad. It depends on what the situation is and how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be both.
All right.
So,
Wow. Carol said yes down there, and I think that's in response to she deserves
Yes.
it. Yeah, so she'll have a good time. I'm happy for you. I am. That's a good thing.
I gotta do this. There's a bunch of people. Look at all the people on YouTube, and then you have a bunch of people on watching us through Facebook, and then you have Twitter, and then LinkedIn. We got one person watching on LinkedIn.
Good for you, LinkedIn.
You've got to share the show. Twitter.
Talk it up. LinkedIn.
All of you guys, the whatever platform you're on, share the show, because that helps get the word out there that the show. Linda says, I have been seeing the number 444 a lot. Can you tell me the meaning behind it?
Yes, no. If I had my phone in here, I could. My book.
You didn't bring your phone?
Well, I'm charging it because I'm leaving when I'm here. So, but I can also look on. Oh, you want me to do it that way?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Let me look and see what angel number 444 means. I know it's building a foundation by itself, but 444, I believe that's an angel number. When you see that, it's like the angels are around you, if I remember right. Because it's been a while since I've done I haven't done nothing for since April. April 29th, I had surgery. I've done nothing. So, you just kind of get out of remembering.
That's acting weird.
Well, let me go get the book.
Okay, you get your book.
Okay, I'll get the book.
Because she has certain things that she looks up either online or a certain place, either online or in her books. So, Debbie says, are you guys going anywhere to celebrate the big 5-0? Yeah, probably out to a restaurant. That'll be about it. We're going to go to a restaurant. We may stop by. What is that? What day is that? That's a Saturday, I believe.
It's the 30th, Skip.
Yeah, Saturday, the 30th. So
50 years ago, remember?
A week from today is our 50th anniversary. Let's see, Saturday. We might... Yeah, we'll go out. I don't know what we just kind of do stuff on spur of the moment. So we will see. If and what we do of anything else. I'm sure there'll be some place. She always thinks of some things to do. And our little dog, Bambi, just came in the office and sat down on her little pillow. Can't be away from Mama more than 5 minutes.
She had to follow me.
Yeah.
All right. Let me look it up.
Catherine in Ireland is on. Hi, Catherine. Jane is in England, and you're in Ireland. And we've got people. There's nobody on from Canada today. Allison's not on. Mo isn't here. Who else? Anyhow.
Allison?
No, she's not on.
Did you say Allison?
She's not on.
I know, but did you say that?
Yes.
That's what I was trying to say. Okay. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The angel number 444 represents clarity and decisiveness. When this number keeps showing up in your life, it means the angels are trying to tell you that what you've been preparing for is finally coming to fruition. So there you go.
Spencer says,
and if you look at 444 in the Bible, for the ones that want, I always think that's interesting. It represents creation and stability, as well as God's eternal presence. So it could be that if you're having maybe questions about what's going on in the world, the angels, they'll let you know that He's got this.
Yeah.
So you just got to kind of sit back and chill. Oh, Spencer says, congratulations on 50 years. You're definitely blessed to be together. Well, I'm kidding.
Wow, look at the
I'm
online
yes.
now.
I mean, 50 years. Can you believe that? It's gone just like that. 50
that?
years.
See that? How many people?
Cool. But I hope they stay there for a while. Because, this is the forum that we have for this. It's like when I got back to the showcase and I had done my first get up in front of, I could stand up and talk. And it was good to be back. I felt a shift from when I wasn't there and when I came back, so I had to do a little putting things in balance again. And I think, the energy there is really good. The people that come there, their energy is good. And I always tell them, they always say, thank you for doing this. And I go, if you didn't come, we couldn't do it. And if we didn't do it, you couldn't come. So we help each other. But I mean, the energy that we give everybody, including ourselves, we get energy, we give energy, and so do all of them. It's just a really cool environment. I mean, and the people that come there, I love them. I do. And the ones that come online, I love them too. But I mean, when you get to have that energy right in front of you, a lot of it all together, you come home, you really have trouble kind of coming down and going to sleep because you've raised your vibration so much, But that's what I hope by having this forum that we do for a lot of people, because we're coming together, our energies are melding, and because of that, we're raising our vibrations too. You don't have to be in person to do that.
Right.
So, yeah.
Our friend Michael is online with us.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Michael.
Oh, Michael, yeah, okay, cool. So yes, 50 years, it's a long time. I look back and it's like it was yesterday for me. I don't know about you, but...
Can you imagine somebody having a 50-year sentence in prison, in a cell?
Yeah, because it wouldn't feel like it was yesterday.
No.
No, totally different. Totally different. Those marriages feel like that, I've heard.
50 years is a long time.
It is a long time, but it really went quick. It went quick.
Yeah, before you know it.
I mean...
Just like how long have we been doing our psychic showcase on Wednesdays, and all of our events, actually, that aren't online at the Poodle Dog Restaurant in Fife. We're in our 17th year.
Yeah, 17th year there, and we did it before that. But I mean, there again, that doesn't seem like we've been doing it a long time either, so...
Debbie Lou Sue says she has to leave for work, but happy 50 years.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for clicking in.
Oh, she's our Twitch person.
Oh, well, have a good time at work.
Yeah, and one
Just
more
be
time,
careful.
all of you guys, whatever platform you're on, reshare, or if you can, share the show. Do it now and get the word out there. We got some questions here.
Okay.
Catherine, I'm going to put it on the screen.
Okay.
Catherine says that she was offered an evening job, but not sure to take it because her and hubby never claimed benefits. But if I take the job, I will lose the benefits. I'm confused.
Confused on whether she should take it or not. I see.
My psychic first thing is telling me to not take it because the money you would make if you made more money would go to cover the benefits, or the cost of what the benefits cover. So my first hit I don't know, I don't think so. So I would be really cautious. I'd think this thing over 10 or 20 times before I said yes. Doesn't feel like it's a good deal. What do you say?
I would do the pros and cons. But having been married 50 years and lived 74 years now, if you can live without that nighttime job, I would stay home and enjoy my family and be safe because of the world the way it is out there right now. And I would just be happy to be able to do that.
Sometimes you can...
It doesn't feel like she should take it to me. It feels... There's some kind of a... What's the word I want? It's like... Caution, that's a good word. Yeah, it's like there's something there that hasn't been told to you or something, but there's the element of safety for me for some reason. I don't think it's because I'm old. You know how old people sometimes get. No, right. It feels like there's some kind of safety issue, and I'd do the pros and cons. But if you can have fun and live life without it, enjoy yourself. Don't work yourself to death, and enjoy your family. But only you can answer whether you have to or not. Yeah. But just be careful if you do.
And Katrina has a question. She says, "Hi, will my nephew Zach..." I'm not there. "Will my nephew Zach be released from prison in the next 2 months, or will he have to wait until 2026? It looks to me like 2026. Unless the only thing that would change that is if somebody's just all of a sudden on the board just gets into the Christmas spirit, but it looks like 2026 to me. I
Well,
could be wrong.
2 months would be after Christmas. This is almost
after Christmas of next year.
Oh, duh. Oh, gotcha. There's something about the 2 months stands out to me. Like there's either it happens or there's information given to you that will give you the answer that you're looking for. 2 months is important somehow.
I hope I'm wrong, but I hope he gets out if he's able to maintain and
If he learns,
on.
I hope he learned.
Yeah.
Yeah. But whether he does or not, there's something about that 2 month, right at 2 months, there's information that comes to you. Whether that could be I'm getting out or he finds out why he's not.
Mm-hmm.
So there is information coming.
Keep us updated on that, Katrina.
Mm-hmm.
And Cindy has a question. She says, I'll put it on the screen.
Okay.
She says, my best friend Teresa passed away in early October. Ooh, that's quick. That's really quick for now.
Yeah.
We will have a celebration of life December 8th. Does Teresa have any messages for her family or me? Teresa. The only thing I get is don't pay. Here are the words. Don't pay attention to the families and what they say. She's talking about the people in the family and making a reference to the family and what they say. Don't pay attention because I think there's some disgruntled going to go on that you may hear about.
Can't you clarify if it's immediate family or just family? Might give Cindy a heads up on when she's around someone.
Well, what is immediate family?
Husband, son, daughter.
Oh no, it's not immediate.
So it's just family.
It's family, yeah.
Okay, like aunts, uncles, cousins.
Right.
Mother, father, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Catherine says thanks.
Well, wait a minute. Was that the end of it? Was that all you heard? Okay. Because it seemed to me, I got a feeling in my chest, kind of right between the boobs, for no other way to say it, like a pressure or something. And it feels like because she hasn't been over there all that long. To me, I think she's still in the recovery mode, where her ethereal body's getting worked on. And she's learning everything that's gone on.
Catherine says he thanks you use I love the English vernacular and words they use.
Okay.
You use are a tonic. I never slept since I was offered the job. Thanks, Emil. Totally agree. We worked all our lives, age 61.
Yeah. Just start sitting back and enjoying it.
Yeah.
Because you could keep, the thing that I get, it's like people, they work and work and work, think, I gotta make more, but they have enough. They may not be, rich as a king, but they have enough to sit back with a warm fire and doors locked and just enjoy being there, or go on a small vacation every now and then. So, but there's nothing wrong if you like to work and want to do it. This job, though, just doesn't, I don't think you should do it. But, there's free will and free choice. I'm just worried about safety.
Katrina says that he has learned his lesson.
Oh, good.
He has a meeting, which is his parole. They call it the ISRB, which is Indeterminate Sentencing Review Board.
Okay.
On November 29th. Katrina, I used to be the telecom manager for the Department of Corrections in Washington State. And my experience, and I want you to know this because I've worked around that and other prisons. I had all the male prisons, the female prisons, the children's prisons, and the sex offenders and the prisons. But people that are in jail inevitably get religion or what's the other one? Spirituality. And they claim that. However, when people get out and they are back on the streets in their old haunts, is what they almost always go. Well, they can go back into their habits. So I hope he has learned his lesson.
He has to be away from what took him to where he is. That means people, situations, living conditions, everything.
Yes.
He's got to break it. He's got to just go in another direction.
So if he's told you he's learned his lesson. I hope he really has, because sometimes it's true. People that say that,
Oh, yeah.
they really have learned their lesson.
But if they start hanging around with the same crowd, doing the same things, I would be a little concerned.
Yeah.
Because the ones that didn't go to jail are going to talk to him and try to suck him back in.
Debbie Lou Sue must have shared it on Twitch, because now there's 3 people on Twitch watching it.
Thank you.
So,
okay.
Thanks for that, you guys.
Yeah. So that's
anyhow,
good. I hope he has. What's his first name? If you wouldn't mind giving it to us, maybe I can get some energy off his name.
Yeah, she said it here, Zach.
Oh, Zach. I'm sorry, I did read that.
If I would say he's 100% learned his lessons and not 100% down to 0, then I would rate him at about 80.
It feels to me like he knows what he did and he shouldn't have. So he did learn his lesson, but I think he's impressionable, and if he doesn't get away from the ones that got him to where he is right now, he could go right back. Mm-hmm. So I hope he realizes that and realizes he can't go back to where he was and be around who he was around, and he's going to have to make a brand new life when he comes out and be strong. That's the part that's got me worried.
Yeah. She says we've been telling him that.
Good.
So.
Good. And he's going to have enough self-esteem and self-worth with himself to not believe what they're going to try to tell him. And I think he's got a shot, but he's going to need a lot of support.
Sometimes when the people stay in prison longer and their parole's denied, then they actually learn more criminal ways.
Yeah.
And it kind of cements them in that way. So hopefully he does get out. I hope it works out. Anyhow.
I think he will get out. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about when he gets out. Right. Where he's going to live, who he's going to be around, whether he's willing to not go around the old things or not. So, I mean, that's what he's got to be willing to start over and let go of what got him to where he was.
Yeah. Should we talk about this?
I don't care, since you made noise across the table there.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, I guess that does.
I was talking and you did that.
All right. We don't do this very often, but we're going to do this.
I guess we are.
This is a plug for people who we know, the owners. We get nothing out of this, you guys. But we just want to tell you this is really good. You can order it on Amazon. You can get it in Safeway, Fred Meyer's, other stores. But it's definitely easy to get online. It's called Biff's Blue Ribbon Barbecue Sauce. Original. Then they have
they have spicy and hot.
Spicy, yeah. And
I'm the original girl. I don't like spicy things. So.
But it's a cross between Texas barbecue and Carolina, and it leans more towards Texas barbecue, and it's really good. You can put on vegetables, meat, anything. But go online and look for it. It's really good. You can,
or go to Safeway
or Fred Meyer. Some of the other whatever store you shop at.
Yeah, just give it a try and let us know what you think, and we'll send your opinion on to the person so they can know how their product is doing. That'd be kind of fun.
Katrina says, will my in-laws, Russell and Sarah, move out of the motel they are living in?
Katrina, your family's got some hard issues. My goodness. You've got to talk about trying to make sure you got faith. They're going through some stuff.
Yes, they will, but as for when, I don't see it happening until probably around March or April. They may move from the one they're in to another one. I'm not sure. But I don't see it happening right away, was what I'm trying to say. Actually, there's a chance they could make it out. No, I'm going back to March or April. What do you say?
I think Sarah wants to move out. Russell's name stands out to me. So to me, there must be something. Either Russell's not that unhappy where he is, or he doesn't have to do anything because he lives in a motel. So if he goes to work, he comes home. That's it.
Yeah.
There's something. It's like they're not on the same page. That's what it feels like to me. So I think the one that's holding things up could be Russell. And that's going out on a limb. I hate to say that, but that's what I'm getting. So I'm gonna stick with. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So there again, I think you're just gonna have to wait for them to make their choice. It'd be like you talking to a wall because Sarah's ready. Sarah would listen, but Russell, I don't think you could get anywhere with him except he's got to make the choice.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like that? Because Russell just stands out to me.
Yeah.
So I think that's the issue.
We've got about 10 more minutes till we have to cut the show off because we have to go do our event this afternoon. And so what I want to say is if you guys would like to join us on a Wednesday evening, it's at 5:30 Pacific time or Seattle time, 5:30 p.m. It's online and it's called the Psychic Showcase, for those of you that don't know. And all you do is you can get online with us or you can come in person. In person, it's at the Poodle Dog Restaurant in Fife and in what's called the Side Room. And if you'd want to join online, the best way to do it is go to psychicspectrum.com, click on the Psychic Showcase, and you're eligible for the door prize. You're eligible for the...
They get the same amenities that the ones that are there.
Yeah, free psychometry readings from one of the panel.
I mean, in person you pay $7, online you pay $7, I think it is. Isn't it? Maybe there's a PayPal processing fee. But you get everything they get except the ability to have a private reading later because you're not one-on-one.
But you can go about it and read it all because it's on the webpage at psychicspectrum.com/psychic.
Debbie has a question.
Debbie, she says, will I be over this stupid virus by December 6th?
Stupid. I don't think it's stupid.
Almost completely. It just feels like this area here and this area on the top of the throat, I'll get over so the camera can see me. This area and this area are going to be just a little hanging in there still. It's nasty. I had it, and then you got it. You're getting it. You got it.
I don't think I have it. I think mine is strictly allergy.
Okay.
I really do.
I'm still coughing up a bit of phlegm.
No, but there again, I think you're going to be a lot better by December 6th, but I think if you're not careful, you could fall backwards. So be careful what you do and don't overdo and keep warm and, don't do anything crazy.
Yeah.
Because you could jump right back into it.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think you'll definitely feel a lot better.
Yeah.
More like your old self. So you ready for the jokes?
Yes. Before
I want to make sure we get those in before we got to sign off. For the ones that maybe have joined in on, did you say Twitch?
Twitch, yes.
If you have any questions, you just type them in and then we answer them. In case you don't know how the thing goes. I think you do, but just in case. And we're on every Tuesday and Saturday at 1 o'clock. So I guess it's time.
Okay, lay the humor on us.
Oh, did you do I heard it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Well, it's close to Thanksgiving. I got to throw in a turkey joke, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why did the turkey cross the road twice?
Why?
Oh, you don't even want to think about it?
To get away from the farmer that was on the other side.
No,
he was cutting his head off.
He wanted to prove he wasn't chicken.
Wow. That's actually a good one. I think I'm going to give you a group laugh on that.
Okay. This is like an FYI thing. Okay? Yeah. It's very rare that a defibrillator fails. But when it does, no one's shocked. Just keep that in mind. Okay, this one's a little bit, how they call it black humor?
Yeah.
Okay, so be prepared. I just thought it was funny. What does the Titanic and the movie Sixth Sense have in common?
What?
I see dead people. Icy, cold, icy.
I see.
Yeah,
dead
got it.
people.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
God.
I thought that was funny.
That is a good one. I see dead people.
Yeah, but icy people, because they died in the water. They froze to death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not funny. But, I mean, it's a dark humor. Dark humor. Anyway, so
Another one?
I have one more.
Well, gee.
I asked my North Korean friend how it was there. He said he couldn't complain.
Yeah.
That's it, kids.
Okay, we got some questions up here.
I see dead people. I did like that one. Said that.
Linda says, should I move? No.
Move where?
Wherever. No.
Well, you can't just say no. Well, you can't.
That's my psychic hint.
Okay.
It's no. That's a big a capital N, capital O was what I saw, and then I heard no.
I don't think you should leave the area. I do, however, if you can swing it and afford it, I think it would be cool to have a summer house somewhere or a winter cabin or something where she can move and get in a different location, different environment, whatever. But I don't think you should totally move
Eastern
from
Washington,
here.
she said.
Oh, Eastern. Oh dear.
You would be.
That's personal preference. Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm going to put yes and no in front of me and see where the monitor goes, because that's how I answer my yes or no questions.
You would regret
Should she move to Eastern Washington? It would work. It would work. Before you do it, I would go live there a while,
Yeah,
especially in the summer.
and you'll see why I don't like this.
Because, a lot of people, I have really learned, maybe it's because I'm older, I don't know. But when you think about moving somewhere, you really should go check it out for more than one day. Or just move there without checking it out. Because if you go there for a month, or you go there for 6 weeks, or 2 weeks even, in some instances, you will see how the world around there operates. And you'll see how the weather is. And you'll see just if that energy really calls you or not. And so, I'd go check out anything for at least 2 to 3 weeks before I made a choice whether I wanted to move there or not. And I would do really good research on how the summers, winters, spring, and falls are.
Okay, I asked for more information, and what I heard was that you would feel more remote, okay? But at the same time, you would feel freer. So then they showed me a calendar, the page is flipping off of the calendar. Well into next year, like August.
So
September, you should start looking if you want to move at that time, because the interest rates will be a little bit better, and the real estate market, the values will probably at that point be a little higher or the same, but they won't go down, is what I'm saying. So it might be a better deal for you, but I agree with what you say is that that Eastern Washington area is...
It's windy, it's dusty, it's hot, it's cold. And that's not a bad thing if you don't mind that. If you don't mind that, it's a smaller community. Yes, it is. It's not like
from the big cities around us.
Yeah. But the bigger question I have is, why are you thinking about it?
Yeah.
Why now, at this stage of your life, are you thinking about it? And if you get to terms of that, then you'll understand what you're really wanting to know.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with moving, but make sure you know why you want to move. What you're trying to either get away from, because that'll go right with you. You're not going to get away from it if it's emotional and mental stuff.
Right. Spencer says that it's called dork humor.
Dark humor. I just saw that. I thought it was funny. Anyway. So, if you do, we will miss you, but you got to be happy. And if that's what's driving you, then you got to do it. but make sure you're going for the right reason. So there's some times for you.
Just
Okay.
Get away from
All right.
property
See,
taxes.
now, I can understand that, but why does it have to be Eastern Washington?
Because that's the only place around that's cheaper.
Oh, there's other places around, like Prosser. There's other places around.
Who the heck is Prosser?
That's where she wants to know. I'm sure. Eastern Washington. There again, check it out. Don't think that's the only one place you can go. But if you do want to go there, because I know you found a house, you liked it and stuff. I mean, I'm not saying don't do it, and if you'll be happy there, you got to be happy. So you do what you want to do, but figure out exactly why it is you're wanting to move. That's a physical thing right there. I think there's something deeper inwards inside you that you think if you get away from, it'll be easier for you. And I think it'll go right along with you.
Yeah.
So just be clear on why you're wanting to move.
But we're
And if you do want to move, go for it. But I'm like Skip. I'd go check out the area, go live there for a little bit, whether you stay, with Elaine or whatever, and just see how the weather and all the stuff goes on there, and make your choice then.
yeah.
Yeah,
We've reached
yeah,
that
we do
time
have to
limit.
go because we got to go down more to meet some people.
Yes. She says you're right, Sha'ron, about the place, the grief.
Yep.
So you guys have a good weekend, and we will see you on Tuesday.
I love you, kiddo. Just make sure you do it for the right reason.
Our theme song says.
What a wonderful world. Love you, Mom and Dad.
See you on Tuesday, you guys.